Hi Taurus, this is Eileen with your February 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of February with the Page of Swords card. Page of Swords, sometimes the Page of Swords does relate to some disappointing news, maybe a little setback. You might have to wait longer on something than you were planning for, that type of thing. But what I'm seeing here too is someone who's of a very jealous nature, who's very jealous of you. And by the way, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. But what I get with this Page of Swords is there's someone around you. This could be at work. It might even be a relative or somebody in your circle of friends, acquaintances, who watches you and observes you, and they're very jealous of you. This person may come across like they have a lot going for themselves, like they have no need to be jealous of anybody because they're kind of above it all. But in reality, deep down, this person is very insecure, and they're just so resentful towards you. So you might already know, if you do have this person around you, if you have this Page of Swords energy, you might already know who this person is, because I feel like you can tell they're not a real friend to you, wherever you know them from, whether it's at work or in your circle of friends or relatives, neighbors. I kind of feel like you recognize this person as being something like they're different. There's something different about them. They're different from you. And you kind of have a sense that they're putting on a little show also. So I feel like you already have some sense of that. But this person they watch you. They're kind of obsessed with you. And they're just very jealous. They look at you like somehow you're doing better than them in some way or another. Or they see this independent spirit with you. And they've got the impression from you that they cannot influence you easily or push you around or something like that. Like they don't really have any influence over you. They get the impression that even though you might be cordial with them or friendly with them, I don't feel like you're arguing with this person, but you're not. It's like I feel like this person likes to manipulate people. That's what I think I'm looking at here. They like, because that's the kind of character this person would have anyway, because they're sneaky and deceptive and all that. So this would be a manipulative kind of person, and they look at you like somebody they cannot manipulate, that you won't budge. You are who you are, and you're not. It's like whatever they try to do to you, it bounces off, and they can't stand that. Next card you have is Queen of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles, Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is one of your cards. And the Queen is showing that in the month of February, a lot of you Taurus are going to be enjoying whatever luxuries you've managed to acquire for yourselves, whether it's small luxuries or big luxuries. You've been working hard. You work hard for everything you have. You really won't settle for anything less than good quality in your life. You want a quality home. You want a quality job, quality relationships. And so you work hard to have a good quality life for yourself. So you have a lot to be grateful for, but at the same time, you've been working for everything you have too. And you continue to work hard. You might stop and take a little break here and there and rest a little bit, but at the same time, you've always got your mind on work, on business, on what needs to be done, your responsibilities. So, but you do have a philosophy that you're not willing to settle for less. You don't want to have less. You want to have a good, you want to have things your way. You want to have your home done in a nice way that you like and that makes you feel good. You want to dress a certain way. You want a good quality life all the way around. And so, yeah, you're willing to work hard to have what you want. And, but this is just showing prosperity and abundance around you, that you're enjoying what you have, being grateful. At the same time, you're working and you're continuing to go forward doing your work. But it's, it's a good card. Next card you have is the Death card. Death is a major arcana card, and it's showing one phase of your life ending so you can open a new phase of your life. You're going through a big transition in February with this death card. So for some Taurus, this could relate to a relationship that finally ends. I feel like whatever it is, for others it's a job. For someone else it might be a living arrangement. Whatever it is, I feel like you're aware you stayed too long. You should have left already. For some of you, you might still be there and haven't left it yet. For others, you left it and you still feel drained from it. It feels like it was a draining experience. Like if it was a relationship, some kind of personal or romantic relationship, you feel like you put so much into it that you got drained, and then you're finally leaving it. But it's like you feel like you got to pick up the pieces and start over again. Or even if it was a job or a living arrangement, whatever it was, it took its toll on you. But it's time for new beginnings for you, so it's good to leave what no longer serves you behind to move on for something new and something better. And then for some Taurus, that might just mean the way you think, your thought patterns, that maybe you haven't had good, positive thought patterns. You've had negative thought patterns, and you need to transition in that way. Next card you have is a High Priestess, another major arcana. High Priestess. Now this card is showing that there may be things going on under the surface in the month of February that you're not totally aware of. This could be in personal relationships. It could be in business. Now some of these things could benefit you, to tell the truth. Others, in some cases, it could be some people gossiping behind your back, talking and being petty, and you're not in on it. But I feel like some people are a little bit intimidated by you. They look at you and they feel like you're ahead of them in so many ways. They feel inferior to you. And so somehow they're able to rationalize that it's okay if they talk behind your back and gossip about you. Almost like you're in a good enough position for yourself that they're not doing anything wrong if they talk behind your back. It's that kind of mentality, So now, in other cases, for some Taurus, what's going on under the surface may benefit you in the workplace. It could be there's some changes going on at your company, and everything hasn't been all settled yet, but this could elevate your position up ahead in your job. And then for others, this could relate to a personal relationship, a romantic relationship, because I do feel some of you are in a romantic relationship, or you will be in February, where someone's just going to be falling madly in love with you. And they're going to be thinking, I've got to have this person. I can't let this person get away from me. And so this is what's going on. They're kind of secretly planning and thinking, how are they going to land you, for a long term. So someone might be planning to propose. Someone else might just be wanting to show their interest in you, just to start dating you. I'm getting different scenarios for different people, because I do feel like for a number of Taurus, you're going to have prospective romantic partners, either that you're already seeing or that you're just meeting, who are really looking at you for long term. They're looking at you like, this is a great catch here. I don't want to let this person get away. Next card, you have Nine of Cups. This is a wonderful card. This is also known as the wish card. So if you haven't made any special wishes, this is a good time to make one, because this is showing your wish coming true. This is showing that you're going to be celebrating and festive and enjoying your abundance, celebrating your abundance and your prosperity. Once again, you've worked very hard. You're always working hard anyway. And you're going to stop and enjoy the fruits of your labor and just be grateful and joyous for all the good that you have in your life. So you could be celebrating with others. You could just be celebrating on your own, because you feel good about your life. And this is a wonderful state of mind to be in, because when you're joyful and happy and grateful, you attract more things to be joyful, happy, and grateful about. And that's how that law of attraction works. So you want to be in this frame of mind, feeling so joyful and so grateful for all the abundance and prosperity and all the good you have in your life, so you can continue to attract more wonderful, magical circumstances. Look at this. You got the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Ten of Cups. Two of the nicest cards in the deck. as far as I'm concerned. The Ten of Cups is about having happiness in your home, where you're feeling prosperous and enjoying the home you've made for yourself. For some, Taurus, you might be with someone in February who's going to be expressing their love for you. I feel like this person could be someone you're just meeting in February, or that you've been recently dating in recent months. This person is going to be wanting to show you how much they care about you. In some cases, they'll be expressing those feelings and saying them. But I feel like for some of you, the person is not going to be saying it. I'm tuning into somebody that has trouble expressing their feelings, so they show their feelings. And talk is cheap sometime anyway. People can say all kind of nice things and not mean it. This person is going to show you how much they care about you and that you're the only one they want to be with, like they don't want to look any further. Now, for others of you, Taurus, you might be on your own and single, but you're going to be enjoying your home that you've made for yourself and celebrating your life and being happy and independent and self-sufficient. And that's the best way to be, where you don't feel like you need someone special. But you might like that at some point, but you're happy to be with yourself, to be alone. When you can be happy just being by yourself, you're in a pretty good place. You're pretty well adjusted. I'll put it that way. Okay. Next card you have is the Queen of Cups. You have a lot of cups in this reading. Queen of Cups, she has achieved a certain amount of prosperity. She gets to live a good life with her share of luxuries around her. And she's aware she has a lot to be grateful for. Now, the Queen of Cups, the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So you could be embracing the feelings and emotions of the Queen of Cups in the month of February. So if you are, you could be a little more sensitive, a little more withdrawn, kind of quiet, and introspective, a little more introspective, just kind of wanting to have a little time by yourself to just to think and to feel and to analyze, your life, where you've been, where you're going, to feel your way more, to see if this is where you want to go. And now for some of you, I feel like this could be someone in your life. Also, this Queen of Cups, it could be someone you're related to, a family member. It could be someone at work. I feel like if it's someone in your life, it's more likely to be a family member. But if this is you, I am feeling some Taurus are going to be pregnant in the month of February. And just being a little introspective and calm and introspective and content feeling over that. And then others, I feel that you're doing well and you're being, you're living in a good place, or you have a good way of life, but you don't have that special someone with you. And you're kind of having a longing in your heart for the right person to come into your life. Or you might have a committed relationship, but you and that person are separated at the moment for one reason. Maybe they're out of town or something. Next card you have is Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is telling about receiving some kind of good news having to do with maybe a wedding. You might get a wedding announcement or a birth announcement, or I always feel like somebody might be pregnant here, so it could be you with the birth announcement. Maybe an invitation to an anniversary party or something like that. So Page of Cups, typically that's, nice, happy, uplifting news of a more nature of love, romance, that type of thing. Now, also, the pages, as a person, a page could be someone who's maybe about in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So if you're in that age bracket, maybe 20s or 30-ish, this could represent a new person that comes into your life for friendship and possibly for romance. But if nothing else, it could just be a nice friend that you meet. And this person will be watching you, observing you. They're going to be attracted to you, but not know if you're going to be interested in them. So I feel like this person's going to be a little shy, but a nice person, nice, honest, sensitive, good character kind of person. So, but if nothing else, this could end up being a nice friendship for you. Next card you have is Queen of Wands. Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, now she's someone who's worked very hard. She's achieved a certain amount of success in her life. However, she's a very hard-working person, not afraid to get her hands dirty, and very down to earth, doesn't think of herself as being above others or any of that sort of thing. Now, the Queen of Wands can be kind of short-tempered, impatient with people, but not the kind of person who would hold grudges or anything like that. She can benefit you. So this could be you embracing the feelings and emotions of the Queen of Wands in the month of February. Maybe you're being a little impatient with others who aren't keeping up with the work that needs to be done, because Taurus are real hardworking people. And so you make your progress and you're always staying focused on the work you have to do. So if you know you've been working hard and you look around and see other people that are taking shortcuts or taking long breaks, you might be getting a little bothered by that and a little impatient. So this could be you in the month of February. This could also be someone who could possibly benefit you, maybe somebody in your life, maybe a manager or an owner of a business where you work. This person can benefit you. Like if you want to get a promotion or a transfer, or you're applying for a job to this person is very fair-minded. They could definitely benefit you. I'll just put it that way. And the same thing if possibly you were applying to this person at a bank for a car loan or a mortgage or something. Very fair-minded person. Compassionate also. I mean, they want things to make sense. They don't want to give away anything. But this is a very fair-minded person. Last card you have is Eight of Cups. Another Cups. Eight of Cups is talking about moving on from a situation that at one time was good for you. It worked well, but its time has ended. It's like it might be a relationship you were in where things were going well, you were having a lot of fun, and maybe other friends were involved, but you've outgrown it. Maybe after a while you started seeing other traits in that person and you realize this person's not for me. On the other hand, you might have been at a job where it was going well, the money was good, you were enjoying your co-workers, but then you've outgrown that job, you're ready to move on, you've learned new skills, you've worked hard, you've grown, and you're ready to move onward and outward. You know you deserve to make more money, so you're looking out over the horizon to see what's out there. Whether it's moving from a relationship, a job, even a living arrangement of some sort, you're not fearful, you're confident, you're calm, you're looking out over the horizon, weighing your options, making decisions about where you're going. You know there's more out there for you. And this is the best way to be. Once you realize something has, it's over. It's like you've come to the end of the road with something. Once you get to that point, you're better off making your plans and moving on, because otherwise, if you don't and you stay and linger in something past your due date, the universe can make things very difficult for you, where the universe will squeeze you out. And the universe is not always gentle when it squeezes you out of a situation. It can be, upheaval and upsetting and everything. So it's better for you to make your plans once you realize you've gotten all that you can out of a situation. It's time to move on, that you've outgrown it. Okay, now this deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Taurus for the month of February? What's your message for Taurus for February 2020? And if you like my readings, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as I post new videos. Check your rising moon signs as they're coming available. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Taurus today? What's your message for Taurus for February? Okay, let's see. Oh, I like this. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Great message. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Wonderful message. I like that. Well, that ties in with that Death card, because it's time to end one phase of your life and begin a new phase. So that ties in. Now I'm going to pick one card from the it's called the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So Spirit Animals, what is your message for Taurus? What's your message for Taurus for February 2020? What's your message for Taurus for February? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle. I'm going to fan these out. Okay, spirit animals, what is your message for Taurus? Are these sticking together? Okay, let's see what this says. Parrot spirit. Parrot spirit says, watch your words. Watch your words. So be careful what you're saying to people in February. Watch your words. So if you start getting annoyed or bothered, I guess you're supposed to kind of be careful before you speak. Okay, let's see. The colors in those cards are really pretty. Okay, let's see. Last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, angels, what is your message for Taurus for February? What's your message for Taurus for the month of February, angels? What do you want Taurus to know for the month of February? Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle here. Fan these out. Okay, let's see. What's the message, angels? Okay, this is Angel Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Okay, so Angel Vanessa says to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? And I'll tell you something I always do when I'm making a decision about anything, small or large. Listen to your feelings. If you have a smooth, good feeling under your skin about doing something, that's a good sign. If you have an uncomfortable feeling under your skin about something you're thinking of doing, or even about a person, you know, that's a red flag. Okay. All right. Well, Taurus, thank you. I hope you're happy with your messages for February. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs. Feel free to leave your comments. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you if you have subscribed already. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And please, please join with me in picturing rain for Australia to put out the fires and praying for rain. I've been asking God and guardian angels to put out the fires. And if you're able to make a small donation to one of those organizations down in Australia that are helping the animals, it's over 1 billion animals that have died now, they said, in those horrible fires. So just even if you don't have much money, just picture them getting just the right amount of rain that they need, because that could help bring it about right then. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful February. We'll talk again soon.